Right, it has nearly been 7 years since we played York Soccer Club. So today, in Sky Bet League One, it is the York City derby. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It is derby day, and as you can see, I am repping probably the most outstanding shirt of the 22-23 season. Limited edition York City third shirt. Let me know down in the comments what you think. So I thought I'd wear it representing the old York. We've got two new Yorks today, as in Athletic Club York and York Soccer Club. Now, York City Soccer Club, I did explain this a couple of weeks ago in a video and also on stream. The previous owner downscaled his funding. It's actually happened again for the second time. So he wasn't putting any money. They ended up since the start of the 21-22 season. I gave them £100 million in the balance. They blew that, and then last season they worked on what they kind of could afford. I've put in 100 million once again, and for the third time, I've changed the sugar daddy status to front end because I want them to be money, 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 money. That's the idea of the story. So I have given them another 100 million, put them back at front end, and as you can see, they've had a pretty good start to the season. They are in fifth. They have got some big earners back on the books. Theo Little is on £29,000, a player that they got on loan last year. He is a four-star left full back, very good physically, only 23 years old, yeah, pretty good for this standard. And then they've got a whole host of other players that aren't that great, but obviously club reputation, meaning that they have to really overpay to get some decent players in. Us, on the other hand, have been doing all right. I'm quite happy. We have actually gone back to the first tactic, but I'm now quite happy that we've got two tactics. So I think once we're faltering a little bit and we need something to change, to adapt to, we can go to a front two using the other tactic. The only change I've made on this one is that we've just gone on to positive. As you can see, we are in 8th place. We've been on a little bit of a slide because we made a terrific start to the season and just found it tough. We've picked up a couple of wins, but as you can see, since the Sheffield Wednesday, there's the Papa John's in there a couple of times. But we've only, we've staggered wins, but we haven't played that badly. Apart from the Leyton Orient result, where we got absolutely battered too early. Well, not too early goals, 2 goals in the first half an hour kind of killed us off. We've been doing all right. We've missed big chances at big important points of the game. Goal scoring wise, we're kind of scoring enough. We have brought in Oakley Callanier, former York City player that we had at the start of 5-6 years ago. Sold him to Fylde, even though I knew that he was going to be a talent, but because he wanted £2,500 a week, being my third choice striker in the Vanarama, we couldn't really give him that, so we let him go, and we've brought him back, and he's done okay for us, scored a handful of goals, looks quite good as an impact player, playing as a false nine. Probably the best finisher we have at the club. He can also play out wide, which is very important because we are playing with that, obviously, the 2 wide men now. Joel Staker is doing okay, 6 in 16. And the other one, even Dodd, made a really good start to the season, 9 in 16 for him. Not doing so well over the last few months. He is annoyed because Derby put a late bid in August. We've rejected it because obviously we didn't need him to go, and he's a little bit unhappy. And then on the left-hand side, Matthew Hume has done really well, considering that I was having to play him as a wing-back in the other system. Him now playing in his more natural attacking left midfield slot is doing really, really well. So, results against York City Soccer Club, I didn't realise, but we've never actually beaten them. We've played 4 games, so nearly 7 years ago. 6.5, I suppose, if you include that one there. But we've never beaten them. 2 defeats in the first season, and then a 2-2 and a 0-0. So we need to rack up a win. We are at home today, so fingers crossed we can get a win. As I said, we're kind of just hovering around the playoffs. It is very tight, though. There's only 5 points separating us and Peterborough in 19th. So a bad run will see us really slip down into this. I'm quite confident we can avoid relegation just because we're scoring, I think we're scoring enough goals, Yeah, 26-21. We're not doing too bad. I'm quite happy with that we can avoid relegation. I think having 2 tactics just to go to and play with the team comfortably is going to help us. We just go into a little bit of form. I always think a tactic change, a tactic tweak, most of the player instructions are the same as well. It's just a case of just having an extra body up front, an extra body in central defence. Just helps us a little bit when we're up against it. Okay, we're going to make some changes. We've had a busy few weeks. I am finding Alex Sharp My Patreon on the channel is doing very, very well. However, he does really struggle in the right back slot. Defensively, not great at the moment, but he is only 20. So we're going to bring McCarthy in today. He's going to play alongside Hull. I think Johnson. Yeah, we're going to go with Delhi Johnson. Niall Sargent on the left-hand side. Another youth prospect has come through. We are looking at another potential left-back. Robinson, who we've used for the last couple of years, just isn't at the standard. He's 29, so I thought it was right now to try and focus on Niall Sargent, give him as many games as we can. Holding midfield, one of our players has actually started pretty well. 7.04 average for Callum Vincent. 6'6", midfield, centre-half destroyer. He's looking pretty good and no doubt will be a prospect at only 18. We're going to go Hackney and Bridge, Hume on the left, Dodd on the right, Staker up front. Let's get Alex Sharp on the bench. We've got Cannonier, we've got Mudrinsky. I think we're going to leave Mudrinsky out. We're going to let the youngster, 6-foot youngster, have a go, I think. Have we got plenty of options? Let's get Lee Denton on the bench. All right, boys, here we go. Derby Day. Can we get our first win? Obviously, York are going really well. They've made a slow start, and over the last 10 games, I think they've really pushed on and looking for, I think the top two, QPR and Hull, two massive clubs in this level. I imagine they may run. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say they've got a new manager. We haven't really spoke about, have we? They've got a new manager, Jess Thorpe. Previously at Reading, Cardiff, where would he have started in the game? FC Copenhagen, by the looks of it. Decent manager at this level. Right, and away we go in the derby. Come on, it'll be a full house today. Let's not disappoint. Right, first highlight. We've got a free kick. We've delivered. Ooh, it was headed out. Vincent, Bridge, Sargent, Vincent, Hull, McCarthy. Nice little knock. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to get a finish in. Hackney, he's put it wide. They're the chances that we get. We get a lot of cute passes and a kind of a 1v1, and we miss them in big moments of the game. Let's give it a little cheeky encourage. Hull, the captain. I'm a little bit worried that players like Mudrinsky, Staker, Bridge have all kind of found their level, and maybe at this level just been found out a little bit as Poku is in. So great save by Bryn. Just thinking that we may have reached our peak with a lot of these players, and I'm a little bit worried that we're going to get sucked in to a relegation battle. And I think over time, if we don't really, we need to bring in better players. That's the thing. I've asked people, I've been asking in comments and stuff, we are trying to improve the youth as much as I can. I'm constantly asking for board to upgrade the youth recruitment, to change the training facilities, to change the youth facilities. We've been accepted a couple of times for a few things, rejected for most, in particular the facilities part of it, because obviously that costs a lot of money. So recruitment is key, and as I said, at the moment, we've got such a small pool that are willing to come to us, and we're just struggling. I really need to focus on what I am going to do. I haven't done for a couple of years. It's just around maybe March time when we get the new Wonder Kids, sort of like not Wonder Kids, but the youth intake, is then go into Sheffield United, your Leeds, your Middlesbroughs, Huddersfields, all the teams in sort of like Yorkshire, and have a little round, see which players of the age of maybe 20, 18, 19, 20 that they're going to be releasing. And then we maybe need to exploit the loan market a little bit more than what we are doing. A Staker, get it in. He's put it, it's hit the post, and they've scrambled it away. We're dominating the game. We're on 7 shots to 2, and see, XG of 1.79, guys. Really poor. So I think what we are going to do is we're going to take Dodd off. We're going to bring Cannonier on that right-hand side, the central striker, but I want to keep Staker up there. Right, Little, their superstar, headed clear. Cannonier picks it up. It goes back to Bryn. I'm just going to ask for one more cheeky encourage. Staker's chasing. It's gone all the way back to the goalie. We've got a couple. We've played a lot of games as well. I've kind of forgotten about the Johnston Paints Trophy, Papa John's or whatever it's called. I've kind of just done as much rotation as I possibly can in that. But we've had a busy period. We're going to score. We haven't. Another chance goes begging, boys. Another big chance. Right. Let's change it up. I think let's get Cannonier up front. Let's bring Alex Sharp on this right-hand side. Let's go wide. Wide target forward. Let's go with that with Alex Sharp, because I wanted to hold the width a little bit, because we've got McCarthy now as an inverted wing back in there. And then on this left-hand side, let's go. We're on 67. Let's go for it. Let's go Sturgis, who is after more game time. Hasn't played a great deal, but has got a little bit of pace. He wants to be a winger as well. So let's just put him on winger on support. Cannoneer isn't the biggest, so we're still going to need to work it in and around that penalty area, looking for cutbacks. Come on, boys. We're into the last 15. We've never beaten York City Soccer Club. Can we get a late winner? We've had our XG is 2.45. Right, highlight, 88th minute. We've given the ball straight to them. That is not a great start to a highlight. We're going to get it back. We do. McCarthy steps in, but he's been caught out a little bit. Lowry, Poku, Lowry. They're going to get in and down this right-hand side. Milligan headed it over. I just thought that highlight was going to be for us at the start. Right, we've got another highlight straight from the goal kick. We've played it out very nicely. McCarthy, there's the inverted wing-back. Cannoneer. I want him to be a little bit like an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a little bit of a super sub. What football this is. I think that may be offside. It wasn't offside. It was another shocking miss. 2.84 XG, boys. We have drawn 0-0. We should have taken 3 points there. And we've not been able to. Great game from Matthew Hume. 8.79. We've kind of dominated. Look where we've been playing. They've been really compact of York. Oh, dear me, boys. Dear me. All right, guys, that is it for today. So I am going to kick right on. Videos of this are going to be out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So make sure you're subscribed. That's the new start time. I may add in occasional Sunday morning videos just to go along with the series if I can have time. We're coming up to the summer holidays as well, so I've got to be wary of that. Today is Monday. Ralph is at school. I have the whole day to get like most of my videos done for the week. I'm not going to have that luxury in 6 weeks. So that's why I'm trying to just plan ahead. But hopefully at least there'll be one video out a week. Definitely Tuesdays and then potentially maybe even a stream. I'm aiming to stream this on Saturday night. That will be pretty fun. All right, guys. So 9:30 right here on YouTube. Come and join me for the stream. All right. Take care. See you later.